Greed digs the deepest graves. Welcome to the channel. This is where I review luxury property. I tell you 3 things I like about it, 3 things I don't like about it in a really short 3-minute video. In today's episode, we are reviewing 1622 Viewmont Drive, Los Angeles, Hollywood Hills, 5-bedroom, 8-bath, 9,027 square feet on an acre-ish lot for $13,950,000. Now, before I tell you 3 things I love about this property, the content of this video is purely my personal opinion. If you have questions, you can ask the listing agent right over here. Okay, 3 things I like about this property. It's south facing, west facing, east facing. It just kind of sits on this little tiny promontory. You got windows from every freaking direction. You're gonna be lit. Number 2, the approach and the frontage. It's very front heavy, it has a great approach, great driveway. And that's kind of rare in the Hollywood Hills to get. And the number 1 thing I love about this property is views. You got unobstructed views and it's pretty panoramic. I would maybe say about 270 degrees of views, which is very, very good. Now, according to ZipSmart.ai, if you look at the forecast for Zillow prices, you can see it's going up, right? Wrong, it's forecasted to come down. And you know why? Because the new supply of homes month over month from last month is up 56%. And that's really dangerous for this time of the year. It's not supposed to go up. People normally take their properties off the market. So if you want to educate yourself to help you decide if it's a good time to buy or sell or whatever you want to do, ZipSmart is for you. Okay, 3 things I don't like. Number 3, small backyard. And when I say small backyard, it's a joke. Like, it's a cliff. Like, what is this swimming pool, by the way? I mean, it could be my bathtub. It's ridiculous looking. I don't know. When the architect designed this house, like, what were they thinking? It just, the proportions are off. It just looks hideous. It's so wrong. Okay, the number 2 thing that I don't like about this property is it's an upside down house. You enter from the top, you got to take a level or 2 down to get to the small little tiny swimming pool of yours. And that's just a negative. Now, the number 1 thing I don't like about this property and why this property hasn't sold is that greed. Now, believe it or not, your boy here sitting down actually went to give a broker price opinion for this property. One of the top agents in Beverly Hills asked me to go along with him on a listing appointment and give him a price opinion. I remember that meeting very, very good. And I remember my number and I said 18 million as a listing price max. This property came on the market, I think around 2019 for $29 million. And this property still hasn't sold after being on the market since 2019. Wow. And now it's perhaps at the price that, you know, they have to give a discount to sell, when I think it probably would have sold at the peak of the market in 2021, 2022 for close to maybe 15 million. They didn't play it right. You should have played. You should have known about the flaws of your own property. After 6 months on the market, adjusted, cashed out, moved the money. Imagine how much you could do with that money right now. It's just ridiculous. Now, if you want to know how much I will pay for it today, you can reach me right here. I would love to be a resource to you. I know the property really well. And I can tell you, if you like this video, you'll probably like this video. And these boxes next to my head, they're also pretty interesting. You can visit ZipSmart.ai, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments how much you think it's going to sell. I'll see you guys later. Talk to you soon.